Get ready to rumble.
I think that they know a lot of more things that I wasn't privy to because
I don't know nothing.
I've seen you on social media, but I didn't know what circles you had run in and stuff. I had just seen you occasionally with the.
Hi, Shelby. I'm Czech. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Czech. So yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot.
Is that tea time? Oh, dude, I got some tea for you.
Do you?
The internet is not real. I know people aren't going to believe that, but the internet is whatever you want it to be. Imagine, mind blown. Can't believe it. Clock the tea. Send me to Perez Hill and let me dance with him. It's true. It's very clock the tea.
I didn't necessarily have specific questions about any of that stuff. Mine was just was going to ask you about your trip to LA this last time. It was just
all right, brother.
You here for a few days?
Ow, goddamn you, grip having motherfucker.
What? I need my rings out. What the fuck is pissing on me?
Ow.
Shawnee, what did you?
Why is Shawnee pissing on you?
No.
What the hell are you talking about?
Something was pissing us.
Dude, the roof is not leaking. You're wilding. Thank you. Other Jill, thank you. He's funny. I'm sorry. He's a comedian. He's just like that. You just got to be around him. All right.
Oh, no.
All right. Sorry. All right. Bring me back.
Oh, I was just saying, I didn't, because I don't know a lot of the stuff, I guess, that people were saying from before. My questions were, about your visit to LA this last time, about the stuff that was going on, because I thought you were more involved, but your friend just said so I guess a lot of that was fake. I don't know.
Can you just ask me direct questions so I can just give you direct answers? Let's try that.
Okay. Did you feel comfortable being there with babies in the house?
Did I feel comfortable with babies in the house? So when I got there,
an adult it's an adult content.
What I'll tell you is that I won't be using names. Because it's not right, and definitely not when it comes to kids. I won't be wording their names. Let's start out like that. All right, but you do what you want from that. Okay.
I didn't
Thank
name
you,
it.
Alex. Thank you, other Jill. Thank you guys. You guys are rocking out. Thank you guys. Use the times 2. Use the times 2. Let's make sure we get that W, chat. Let's make sure we get a W. All right, so check it out. If you want to know the truth, I'll tell you the truth. But I'm not gonna sit here and play. I'm not gonna sit here and play games with you. So here's what it is. I have nothing to do with nothing. I seen nothing. I went there, made a song, and I left. I have nothing else to do with anything. I don't know why people want.
Well, I mean, that's not entirely true, but I mean, everything was live streamed, so we can.
I know what I did. I minded my business.
Okay.
Everybody in the chat will tell you that. People were like, bro, it was awkward. He didn't fit in. Why do you think? Because I didn't want to be around.
Oh, yeah, we knew you didn't fit in. We didn't know why you were there.
Okay, exactly. Because I was there for Santo's birthday.
You were there for what? Tell the truth.
For clout.
There you go.
Be real.
Accountability.
Be real. My boy invited me. I know that he was in a good situation. I didn't know the other girl, what she had going on, to be honest. But
good situation with Santos, then.
Santos,
I'm not being mean. I mean,
Santos told me that he was working on a cake deal and shit like that. But that's irrelevant. But that's what it breaks down to, is just clout. That's why bro said take accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But tit for tat, bro, I got myself in the wrong. It's wrong place at the wrong time. That's it.
Okay.
I wish I had a pen to click. Sounds cool.
Yo, I'm not asking about.
I heard your pen. I said I wish I had a pen to click.
I know. I'm just talking in the chat. I don't.
I guess I could.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just didn't. I thought you were the one that wanted to have to clarify, I guess, the opinions that people have.
Nah, I don't really. Have.
Hold on, really quickly. Let me explain. So the way I met you, right, is that you came into my chat that one day. I guess because people were saying stuff.
You guys talking about me? Yep. Mm-hmm. 1 second.
I mean, don't flatter yourself.
1 second.
I'm not gonna
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Relax.
Okay. Thank you, Brittany. You got a glove. Adria, you got a glove. Dragonfly, thank you. Queen, thank you. Black, thank you. Nancy, thank you. Jane, thank you. Gats, thank you. Poison, Empath, thank you, guys.
All right, man. Look, if you want to battle, you want to talk some little shit, whatever. I'm not here to keep it dragging, bro. There's nothing that I can help you with. Like, you don't know us. I don't know you. I told you that. You don't know what I've been through. I don't know what you've been through. It's just that simple. You know, I can tell you this. So
really quickly, I'll just speak to you like a grown up because I'm not. Everybody else knows the situation, and I'm not going to do that. I thought that you heard misconceptions about you, and that you wanted to, I guess.
Oh no, I have nothing to clear up, sir. But
you seem very bothered by the things that people say, and so if you don't,
of course I'm bothered. Of course I'm bothered, but that doesn't mean that like it's gonna.
Well, then just clear it up.
What?
If it's a misconception, then.
All right, so this is what I was telling you in the DMs, right? I said, no matter what I say, right? No matter what I do, no matter what I explain, no one's going to care. They already have their perception made. They have their mind made. You understand? If you think something's blue, ain't nobody finna tell you it's purple. You think you're going to keep saying it's blue, it's blue, it's blue. Even if it's purple to somebody else, you still going to say blue. So
right.
I'm not gonna sit here and force. Let me finish. I'm not gonna sit here and force anyone to believe in their mind that with their ideology that they have on me is wrong. If people feel like I'm who I am, that's who I am to them. I gotta accept that. You dig? I may not be that person in my mind to them, but if I am to them, I gotta accept that.
Okay. Okay. I mean that I'm not gonna like force you to tell the truth about whatever.
What the fuck? Force me to tell you the truth about what? I'm just telling you, I got nothing to do with none of that. You're trying to put me in a matrix of shit.
You always seem to find yourself to be the victim, and that's
I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim of nothing.
You play that role a lot. You play the role of like everybody's against me. Everybody has it wrong. Nobody knows the real truth.
The only victim I am is a victim of people like you that create these like snark pages and like just continue to just.
I've never made a video about you ever.
It's not about making a video. It's about holding a topic.
I know, but you think everybody wants clout off of you. And you don't really
finish talking. And this is like not.
No, because you don't really have any. Move the fuck on, clown. Like what? Been sitting at the same following count since you were feeding Aaron Carter full of drugs. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm over it. I was trying to so weird. Thank you guys for winning that battle. Let's talk about something really quickly, okay? And just to be clear, it's not him that gets me like riled up. It's just I don't know. I want to get this point across to just anybody who's living in this false reality and this land of fucking delusion that they are some kind of superior being because they have 80,000 followers on TikTok and or whatever. Like, I could care less. I don't care how many followers you have. Like, you've done nothing with it. You've done nothing to uplift people on your platform or to empower yourself or anyone else. So I don't care. There's no clout. I simply was trying to I mean, you guys were here the other day. I was live. He got brought up because he flew across the country, left his children, flew across the country. He just said it was for clout. Clout from who? Santos? Like the guy that owns like a couple of food trucks and is fighting SA allegations? Like what are we talking about? Like what that's the clout? That, I mean, but it's not just that. It's people have, and I have now gone and people have sent me the clips and I've watched it in its entirety of him bouncing around chasing the clout, and that people are just over that. Also, like, people want to know about Aaron Carter. Like, and I'm sorry I wasn't asking that, but like, I was trying not to take it there off jump. I don't know. I'm not here to bash him. I'm tired of these people not taking accountability for anything that they have done and playing victim. That's what it is. You're pretending like the world is against you. And that's, no, I literally just popped up on my screen. I didn't even know he was on. He came into my chat this morning like 14 different times. He would like come in, type a bunch of stuff, and then he would leave, and then he would come back, and then he would DM me, and then he would like, and he said like, I don't want to do the live thing. So I said, okay, cool. I wasn't the one who wanted the conversation. You guys were here the other day when he first came in, and he said that he said that I formed an opinion off of him based off of things I heard on the internet without actually getting to know him. So then I said, okay, well, let's have a conversation and you can maybe clear some things up. He keeps gifting him off into here. For what? They don't like him. I'm not trying to beat the dude down. I think that he's like in a dark place. I think he's probably, I don't know. I don't want to make a bunch of judgments about the guy. I just know that I have a lot of I can show people a lot of grace for mistakes that they might have made or things that they might have done, because some of you don't know this, but a lot of you do. Like, I've made mistakes in my life, both publicly and privately, that I'm not proud of, that I have to answer for, because people will go digging and they're like, hey, you stole from an HEB in 2015, so we want to know why. And I'm like, yeah, I spent all my money on rugs, and so I stole like $200 worth of groceries and got like a misdemeanor theft charge and whatever. I mean, I've never like done anything crazy or hurt anybody, or I literally used to wear my mugshot or I used to sell it on merch. Like, I'm pretty open about things, but that doesn't mean that I still haven't made mistakes along the way. And so I've been given chance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 by my people in my personal life and people on the internet, because I have been on the internet for a while. Like if this was like 2020, we would be 2019-ish, I guess. We would be looking at each other on different, it would be, I mean, I had a huge YouTube channel that, like, I don't know. I just, like, I don't care about that. Those numbers don't matter to me. And like, oh, like you were at the MILF house. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Is it true? No W2 true, got a job. I don't know what that means. But yeah, like, I don't know. So sorry, I'm trying to like process because I think there was like always a part of me who like cheers for the underdog and like wants them to like to do better. Even when I was like going after Ashley Trevino, and as harsh as I was towards Ashley Trevino, like there was always a piece of me that was like just get it together. Like, when I want you to have that moment of clarity and like And there came a point where I realized that there was no like redeeming quality, and it was when she sat in front of that girl and told her that her father deserved to be unalived. And I realized, like, I mean, I should have realized it when I first saw her sit down in the kitchen at her house and tell her daughter to refer to black people as the N-word. But I didn't. What do you mean, Shay? Treatment. I just don't get it. I don't get what they're chasing. It's gotta be miserable and it's gotta be lonely. I mean, Sorry, I'm just like I'm literally processing that. That all just happened so quickly. That's kind of how things have been happening. Yeah, the money can never be that good. I'll live one day with you and share our recovery story. Oh, that's awesome, Glitzy. Yes. Maybe we could do that.